Netflix plus mobility equals easier squats. Hi everybody, Aaron Masterson. I want to talk a little bit about hip mobility today. If you're anything like me, I spend a lot of time sitting at my desk while I'm at work, and that results in really tight hips. So when I'm trying to work on a movement like this, a squat, it's always good to open up those hips. And these are just a couple of my favorite movements, and the nice thing is you can do them right here. I'm in my living room, I've got Netflix fired up, so this is something you can do before you go work out, after you work out, in the evening while you're binge watching a show with your wife like we do fairly often. So these first two movements come right out of Kelly Starrett's book, Becoming a Supple Leopard. I got into this book before I even got into CrossFit. It's all about mobility. It's got tons and tons of great stretches in there. These are just two of my favorite that have to do with the hip and improving your squat. But I'll put a link to this book down below, because if you move, work out, do CrossFit, do P90X, do anything, you can benefit from this book. So I'll put that down below. This one's called the couch stretch. So we're here at the couch with Miss Molly, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our knee back into the where the seat cushion meets the back of the cushion, and put our leg up against the couch. Now, this is especially comfy on the couch, and because of the extra padding, I'll show you a variation against the wall that you can really get kind of gnarly with this one. But from this position, your other leg will be on the ground, and you're just gonna bring your chest up, and you should feel it in the front of the hip. Now you're trying to keep this leg as vertical as possible. Don't hyperextend in the back, just keep nice straight up and down. The other way you can attack this one is up against the wall. Same type of position. Put your knee down where the wall and the floor meet. I'm using my dog's bed just to give some extra padding for my knee, because otherwise it kind of beats it up. Leg is basically straight up against the wall, toes pointed. Put your hands down so you can step this leg up. Now, when you're down up against the wall like this, with the knee bent, it's easier, and you can kind of work yourself around right here a little bit and find those nastier spots. But what you want to eventually get it to is chest up, trying to bring your butt closer to your heel. Remember, we're not hyperextending. But this one's one of my favorites. This one is one that when you get in there, after 2 minutes in this position on each side, you definitely feel it in the hips. For the next one, we're gonna stay here against the wall. We're gonna try to scoot our butt as close to the wall as we can, and then lay back onto the ground. Throw our legs up the wall. Once you lay back, maybe you still need to scoot your butt a little bit closer, but close that distance as best as you can. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk our feet down the wall. Kind of the squat width. If you wanna go a little bit wider, you can. But really, this is a similar position to like the deepest Olympic squat. You might catch like a overhead snatch or a clean in. So this is a good one. You can put your hands inside of your legs, kind of push out on your knees to work them in and out. Wiggle it around a little bit. Just kind of pry it open. If you have something you can hold on to, like a banister or a rail or even a corner of a wall or something, you can hold on to it and help yourself sit back into that squat and just work yourself in and out. This allows you to keep a more vertical shin So some people lean forward too far, limited by ankle mobility as well. So this, you can keep that shin very vertical and allows you to sit back real far. The last movement I was gonna share is goblet squats. So if you have a dumbbell or something at home that you can hold on to, dumbbell, kettlebell, can of soup, kitty cat, whatever, you can take it, hold it between your hands, sit down in that squat. But this is only if you can kind of get into a squat. And now if you can get down there, what you're gonna do is use this weight and just kind of pry around a little bit in that squat, you know? Work around, find those areas where it feels worse. You can actually do some kind of curls down here, because that shifting of the weight will just make those little bitty muscles in your legs work around. And this one will actually kind of strengthen your squat while improving the mobility of it, you know? Fighting for that upright torso. So, just something to give a try. You know, come down, pry around for 5, 10, 15 seconds, however long feels good. You can pop up, come back down, do a set of 3 to 5 reps or so. You start on the couch, move to the wall, from the wall, moved into some goblet squats or squats holding on to something. With those, there's no reason you can't improve your squat and your mobility in your hips while watching some Netflix. So just no excuse not to get it in. I'm sure that you maybe watch a half hour of a show once a day or so. So if you just do those movements, 2 minutes each leg, each movement, a couple sets of squats, that won't even take half your show. So I appreciate you watching this video. I'll do some more of my favorite mobility movements in the future, and remember, check out Becoming a Supple Leopard, put a link down below, and yeah, hope that helps. We'll talk about some more stuff in the next video.